Hello students, I welcome you again in the part 5th of this video series of D and F block elements. In this part 5th, we'll discuss about some general properties of transition elements. So before we proceed further, let's a few words for you. Take care of your health. Take care of your health, otherwise you will lose all the wealth. Take care of your health, otherwise you will lose all the wealth. All worries will fly away. All worries will fly away. Social distancing is the only way. Social distancing is the only way. Keep on doing each of the necessary tasks. Keep on doing each of the necessary tasks. Whenever you go out, please wear mask. Whenever you go out, please wear mask. So in the last video we were discussing about some fundas, how we can remember 3D, 4D and 5D and 6D series. In 6D series you can have this line as well. ऐसी रफ्तार दबा सिंघम भागा, हंस मिटा दशरथ, हंस मिटे दशरथ रघुनंदन कन्हैया. ऐसी रफ्तार दबा सिंघम भागा, हंस मिटे दशरथ रघुनंदन कन्हैया. Now DS is for Dashrath, RG for Raghunandan and CN for Kanhaiya. Okay, and on that base now there are two questions for you. These are the NCERT questions, and sometimes even they have been asked in the board exams. On what ground you can say that scandium is transition element but zinc is not? How can you say that zinc is not transition element? So about zinc we have discussed that its general electronic configuration is 3d10 4s2 in ground state and 3d10 4s0 in oxidized state, that is in Zn2 plus. So neither in ground state nor in oxidized state it contains vacant or empty d orbital. Okay, it is completely filled, d orbital is completely filled. That's why zinc is not a transition metal or element. For the sake of convenience we study it along with the transition element. Now in scandium you see it is having 3d1 4s2. now here it is incomplete d subset. That's why scandium is very good example of transition element. Next question, silver atoms have completely filled d orbitals, that is 4d10 in its ground state. How can you say that it is transition element? Now silver have two oxidized state, one is Ag plus. In Ag plus again it is having 4d10 5s0. in ground state it contains 4d10 5s1. this one electron from S subcell is get shifted to D subcell. That's why D become D10. So in one of the oxidized state again it is completely filled, but in another oxidized state, that is in Ag2 plus state, you see it contain 4d9 and 5s0. here it is fulfilling the requirement of transition element, just like copper. That's why it is considered transition element. Okay, now in this next part, in this part we are going to discuss about general properties of d block elements. Okay, here in the these general properties, the first one is physical properties. Okay, so in physical properties what we will see, these elements of d block, all transition elements all transition elements now there are exception as well. So I can say on transition element except what? Except Hg, mercury, then zinc, then cadmium. So all transition metal except zinc, cadmium, mercury show or display typical metallic properties, metallic characters. So except these three, all other members except typical metallic properties such as tensile strength, okay, malleability, ductility, then good conductor of heat and electricity. So I can say, of course, this malleability and ductility, they are also exhibited by these zinc, cadmium, etc. But if we consider all properties together, then these all together can't express by zinc, mercury and cadmium. So display typical material properties such as tensile strength, malleability, ductility, high thermal and electrical conductivities, of course that is due to the availability of the free electrons. So malleability, ductility, high thermal and electrical conductivities, high melting point and boiling point, about these we will discuss further again, and high melting point and boiling point, and high enthalpies of atomization, high enthalpies of atomization, luster, etc. So these are the typical properties which are exhibited by the transition elements except Hg, mercury, Hg, zinc and cadmium. Okay, now here see even these elements also exhibit some of these like malleability, ductility, but not all the properties. Okay, up to that much strength. So now we'll discuss what is enthalpy of atomization and further about these some elaboration. Then we'll discuss about melting and boiling point and some other properties in the next part of this video series.